Watch me put together this analysis of your print fleet. So we send you a link for our data collection agent. This is Print Tracker Pro. You literally click run, install, yes. It loads a very lightweight agent onto one of the devices in your network, and it begins to pull the printers and it sends us a report. It gives us information about the devices, their IP addresses, the volumes. We take that report and we export it into our assessment. This is an example of our assessment. We've partnered with Brother on creating this, and this is going to give us data about your print fleet in a nutshell. So we summarize it by how many devices you have, how many manufacturers and models and supply items that you're managing. And so we can get a very quick understanding of how diverse or consolidated your print fleet is. We look at the technology age because, as we know, the more obsolete a device gets, the more problems, service issues, security concerns there will be. So we can analyze that. We look at the manufacturing status and which ones have reached end of life. We put a security readiness score on the devices. We begin to look at monthly print volume between black and white and color, and also print volume as it's divided between single function devices and multifunction devices. Device utilization. Where are we underutilizing devices? And maybe do we have too many devices across the organization? Can we right size the fleet to make sure that we're using those devices properly? Then we look at the monthly eco impact. How many trees are consumed? How many kilowatt hours? How many pounds of CO2? And so we want to look at minimizing the environmental impact of printing. And of course, the monthly fleet cost. What is the total cost of ownership and operation? We look at that as well on a per page basis. So in this case, we have a summary of the black and white and color averages per page. But I can click into any one of these and it'll take me to an appendix where I can now see how many devices there are by type. So we have, in this case, 6 different manufacturers of multifunction machines, 12 models, 23 total devices. We've got 9 different printer manufacturers, 87 models. We can also see them broken down by manufacturer. It shows us how many supply SKUs we have. So this is a lot of toner cartridges to manage and maintain. And then the most common models. I can click back to the summary and click into technology age. And we can see that in this particular fleet, most of the devices are more than 5 years old. And some of them are even 20 years old. This is a challenge, of course, in a lot of organizations. And some of the oldest ones are these very reliable laser jets, which we will see have some serious security concerns. So we'll go back to security readiness. The security readiness shows us by manufacturer, and we score it on a number of different criteria. And then we give each device a total score. So we can see that there are a total of 350 devices. These are the top 10 right here. And some of these are zeros across the board. Some of these oldest devices, they just don't have encryption. They don't have secure print. They don't have hard drive overwrite. So we want to look at those. Those might be a concern. We can also look at the monthly print volume and see how much color, how much black and white, what is that mix by copier versus printer. So we can begin to get an idea of how much printing is happening. As we go back to the summary page, we can see device utilization, and we understand that a lot of these devices, the yellow is underutilized. So we can see how many are not truly being printed on as much as they were designed to be. There's an opportunity there for some savings. The monthly eco impact. So this shows us based on the specific device and how much power consumption, this will give us a summary of the environmental impact. And then lastly, the fleet cost. So we can see overall that the total volume for this customer is 746,000 black and white and 24,656 color. The cost of that is going to be $17,000 for maintenance and support, $3,600 for paper, $445 for energy. Total monthly cost is over $21,000 to run these devices. Annually, $250,000. So is there an opportunity for savings here? Well, that's our job to show you that, but having the data is the first step. And so if having an analysis like this would be beneficial to you, let us know and we can send you the Print Tracker Pro data collection agent and put together a report like this for your organization.